Well, Mr. Cable, we're here at the Business Incubator in Stockport in Broadstone Mill. What have you thought of what you've seen today?
Well, I've been in the Northwest making several industrial visits, and I've, some really fantastic success stories. I went to the Bentley plant in Crewe, talked to industrialists in Warrington. Now here, this is a really good example of the local authority, Stockport Council, being very active, proactive, encouraging entrepreneurs. I mean, the future for the UK economy is going to be a difficult one because we're going to sort out this deficit problem. We're now committed to doing this in the coalition government, but the growth is going to come from private business, particularly small companies. And the department that I head can help with that in all kind of ways by not just getting rid of red tape, but helping build up the training base, the science base of the country. We want to be committed to doing that. And kind of local initiatives like this are exactly what the country wants. I think the big bottleneck is bank lending. Banks are not lending to a lot of entrepreneurs, small companies. We've got to clear that quickly.
Well, you talked about small businesses there. I mean, there's also been thoughts of you selling the tote. Is that something that you've got planned to do?
I haven't looked at the tote issue, to be perfectly frank. I mean, there are going to be asset sales. There were under the last government. I talked yesterday in the media a little bit about, the Royal Mail, because we've got to look at that. You can't just kick these problems into the long grass. They've got to be dealt with. And there will be some asset sale, providing they give value for money, providing they're sensible. It's not done on the basis of dogma.
And you didn't do nearly as well as you expected to with Nick Clegg's breakthrough in the lead up to the election. I mean, why do you think you deserve to be in government at the moment?
We did very well, and the fact is that all of the three major parties fell short of their objectives. Labour Party lost government, Tories didn't gain the number of seats they wanted. We didn't make the big breakthrough that we did, but we did well. We got 23% of the popular vote. But I don't want to go over the old history. The fact is that just over a week ago, the country needed a stable government. It's now got one. Coalition, first time since the Second World War, new way of working in government, and a very good way of working in government. So it's a very positive news story.
Okay, just finally then, the Lib Dems in the build-up to the election were saying that a vote for the Lib Dems was not a vote for the Tories. What would you say to local councils to reassure them that the move to go into government with the Tories is not going to lose them their seats, their place in local council next year?
No, there is a lot to be proud of. We keep our identity as a party. That's absolutely clear. It is a coalition, but we keep our identity. I'm sorry, this thing's going the whole time. Do you want me to switch off and start?
No, it's okay.
Sorry. No, sorry, do you want to start with the question again?
Basically during the campaign, many MPs were focusing on a vote for the Lib Dems was not a vote for the Tories, but subsequently, obviously, you've gone into government with them. And what would you say to local councils like Stockport to reassure them that your move to go in with the Tories is not going to lose them their place next year?
No, I mean, it's a very simple point. The campaigning message that we had in that generation was a positive one. We had various themes about fair taxation and economic recovery and political reform and educating and investment in education. All of those are reflected in the coalition programme of government. We've achieved a substantial amount of what we campaigned for positively. And the key point about councils is that this government believes in decentralisation, believes in devolution, getting power down to local people. That's what local government's all about.
Thank you.